Good morning. I'm Jennifer Ortiz. I am the owner of Executive Cuts. I'm very honored to be hosting yet again another press conference here. We had our first one 9 months ago, and it's full circle for this to be happening right here at my business. We're very proud as far as the Rhode Island Small Business Coalition to have such a big part in this announcement. And with that, I introduce you our Governor, Dan McKee.
Thank you. Thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah, thanks, Jennifer. It was a little warmer there in July when we had the first press conference, but I think that we've warmed things up for the small business community in the state of Rhode Island over the last 12 months with the help of the coalition. So thank you for being hosting again at Executive Cuts, and Jen's been a real strong player in making sure that the voices of small businesses are being heard, because she's a small business owner, as I am as well. So I wanted to hold the announcement here, as Jen said, because this is where we kind of launched the effort on behalf of the small businesses as Lieutenant Governor. So as Governor, I want to make sure we keep that going. I just want to recognize Speaker Shekarchi for being here, Lieutenant Governor nominee Matos, who's as well, Senator Goodwin, thank you so much for being here, Secretary Pryor, Chris Parisi, co-founder of the Rhode Island Small Business Coalition, along with Chairwoman McKee for the small business community. So thank you so much for joining us today. I think it's no secret that I am a small business owner, and I know about this roller coaster that we continually are on. This pandemic has been like something like we've never seen before. I've seen the banking crisis, I've seen the internet bubble right around 9/11, I've seen the real estate collapse in 2008, but this has been a challenge for our small businesses. So everyone on our team, and it's great to have House leadership here, Senate leadership here, we're all on board to make sure that our small businesses get through this pandemic and come out stronger than they actually went into the effort. So today, within the first several weeks of my administration, today we're going to announce a small business grant program. The tax relief that we put in our budget was about $70 million of tax relief for small businesses. Over 17,000 businesses would be participating in those dollars. Today, this is part of a $30 million effort. So in the first 42 days, $100 million of relief going to our small businesses, and there's more to come. There's more to come. So this grant program is aimed at assisting small businesses, those small businesses that were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. And like I said, we're going to use $20 million to get out $4,000, $5,000 grants as a bridge as we start to get the vaccines into the arms of everybody in Rhode Island, so that we can get back to a full opening. And we're targeting that in the summertime for the 4th of July parade, right, yes, Secretary, right? Yeah. So Secretary Pryor will be up here and walk you through some of the details shortly. And I do want to thank Secretary Pryor. He's been a champion for our small businesses, throughout the pandemic, and now as part of my team in terms of making sure that these things happen, along with Hannah Moore Chief of Staff with the Commerce. Commerce will be hosting some Facebook activity live tomorrow at noon on their Facebook page to walk through the businesses through the application process, which is now going to be nice and simple, right, Stephen? Yes, nice and simple. No done numbers, nice and simple. Yes. Okay. So we'll have a number of technical assistance programs. In addition to that, the Commerce Corporation approved some investment dollars, so we're going to have people on the ground, and we're going to be paying them to get out to all these small businesses about the grant program, in addition to making sure we're taking advantage of the PPP loans that are still available through the end of May, although I'm told that amount of federal dollars is shrinking fast, and we need to make sure we get right on top of that. So the good news is by mid-May, as I said, we expect over 70% of eligible Rhode Islanders to be partially protected against the COVID-19. And by the end of June, we expect 70% of eligible Rhode Islanders to be fully protected. And we've made great progress on the vaccination rollout. And that's the reason that we have hope that we're going to be active in our small business community for the summer and beyond the summer. So I want to invite the speaker up to say a few words, and then I'll ask Stefan to walk through some of more of the details on the program.
Thank you, Governor.
Speaker, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you all for being here today. It's a critical importance, small business in our community. It's been said many times before, but it is the lifeblood of Rhode Island. I want to thank the governor for his great focus on small business. I also want to acknowledge the soon-to-be Lieutenant Governor, Sabina Matos, our Commerce Secretary, Stephen Pryor, who I am very proud to call my friend for many years, who's doing a phenomenal job in very difficult circumstances. Of course, my dear friend in the Senate, Mary Ellen Goodwin, who will celebrate a very important day on Thursday. So we look forward for her, and her commitment has always been for small business. And of course, my dear friend and the newly minted chairwoman of small business, Carol McKee, who supported me. And when I sat down with Carol and I asked her, I said, Carol, what do you want in terms of a leadership position? She said, I want small business. I want small business because my community in Rhode Island needs a small business advocate. And she has a lot of seasonal businesses in her district, but she's hit the ground running. She's had a lot of elected officials, a lot of business people, and she always comes to me and says, what can we do more for small business? So today, with the governor's initiatives, Stephen Pryor's initiatives, Commerce Secretary Pryor, we're doing something good for small business. So I look forward to this day. It's an important day. I know what a struggle it has been for small business. This has been a difficult year. I'd like to thank Jennifer Ortiz, the owner of Executive Cuts, who I may be visiting sometime in the future. She promises a good haircut. And our small business leaders like Chris Parisi as well, for your advocacy and your commitment to small business in Rhode Island. I would like to encourage all of small businesses to participate in this program. Although elected officials are not, and I'm not eligible, but almost everybody else is. If you look through the criteria, this is a good program, and I certainly recommend anybody who's eligible to apply for this grant. Stefan has assured me that it'll be an easy application, and I have no doubt to doubt him on that. Applications will be open on Thursday and be available till the end of the month. These are leftover CARES money. We'll be qualifying grants of $5,000 each. I just want to say thank you to the people here with me who have shown a commitment, and thank you to small businesses for hanging in there. Better days are coming, better economic days, better pandemic days. I say to people, we're not in a pandemic, we're in a recovery. And being here today, helping with this process, shows that we're in a recovery. I look forward to opening all of Rhode Island later on this year. Thank you very much.